Hello everyone, I am Sajjadur. Today I am going to present our work on developing MixTAPE, a mixed initiative action plan creation tool for team-based projects. Time and again, checklists have proven to save lives, prevent accidents, and help projects ship on time. As a result, software for creating checklists and action plans has turned into a billion-dollar industry. If checklists are so important, how should teams create them? We conducted a need-finding study to understand the process of plan creation for website design projects at B12. We found that action plan creation is a multi-step iterative process. Project managers need to collect requirements, synthesize them into action plans, and annotate the tasks with owners and priorities. Collaborators then iterate over the plan. We observed challenges at every step of this workflow. One of the challenges is to collect requirements from stakeholders in a structured fashion. Taking notes over phone calls or live conversations was difficult without proper structure. Once requirements are collected, project managers need to synthesize information from multiple sources into action plans. However, sources like call notes and surveys may contain conflicting information. Moreover, the presentation of the compiled plans may vary across projects. For example, plans were presented as a list or paragraph. Project managers then had to manually assign tasks to different collaborators, which was time-consuming. The presentation and communication of task priority was inconsistent across projects. Some used a sorted list, while others used colored or bolded text to convey priority. This variation was confusing for other collaborators. These challenges can be seen not only at B12 but at many different places. We developed MixTAPE to address these challenges. MixTAPE features a semi-structured notepad for ease of note-taking and an automated synthesizer and annotator to reduce manual effort during plan synthesis. In a mixed initiative fashion, humans review and curate machine-generated plans and then collaborate. Let's see a video demo of MixTAPE. On the left, we see the client survey. The customer mentioned that they want a single-page website and it should have these 6 sections. Now, project managers take notes here on the right in a structured notepad which contains specific sections related to a website like structure, design, content. The notepad is also equipped with an autocomplete model to assist during live note-taking. For example, the project manager is adding a task in the domain section. Notes are added using a markdown style language like dash for adding tasks and double dash for adding more details. When the project manager hits convert, tasks in the notepad are supplemented with tasks automatically generated from client surveys. For example, the first task shown here is from the notepad and the rest are automatically generated from the survey. Project managers can delete the duplicated task. The tasks are automatically grouped into sections, resulting in a structured presentation of action plans. For example, tasks are added to sections like domain and content. Pre-trained classifiers assign each task to a specific role. For example, the first 2 tasks in the design section were automatically assigned to a designer, and the third task was automatically assigned to a customer. As they follow the action plan and perform tasks, collaborators can update the task status as pending, completed, or declined. So this is how MixTAPE is currently used at B12. We evaluated MixTAPE on 32 website design projects at B12 and compared it with the Google Docs-based approach used prior to launching MixTAPE. We measured metrics like plan synthesis time and consistency and quantity of tasks. We also obtained qualitative feedback from surveys and interviews. Let's look at some of the results. Project managers took almost 9 minutes less to synthesize action plans with MixTAPE than Google Docs. At the same time, MixTAPE created more tasks for designers, resulting in fewer client requirements being missed. Moreover, the tasks created were more consistent across projects. Finally, the designers were highly satisfied with the quality of the action plans and asked less clarification questions. However, there's still room for improving MixTAPE. The managers felt that the autosuggest feature was a distraction during live note-taking. Both managers and designers asked for more instantaneous communication channels like Slack integrations. Also, the action plans lacked proper version management when a project required multiple iterations. So MixTAPE provides a single source of project planning and collaboration. It reduced manual effort via automation, but decision-making was still up to humans. While there is still room for improvement, the initial results are very promising. We urge you to read the paper for more details. Please feel free to reach out to us with any questions or suggestions. I am happy to answer your questions now.